Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So it's been a while and we apologize. Life has been getting in the way, but we are back here today with a little chit chat video, a little Q&A. We're just basically going to give you guys opportunity to know us a little bit better, and we're just going to like go with the flow, see how it goes really, and just have a bit of fun.
So stay tuned.
Yes. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes. Don't forget to subscribe, because I know there's some people that are watching this that feel like they don't need to. But guys, come on, like, you need to be notified. You must be notified when we post. We're trying to be consistent. So please like, comment and subscribe.
So guys, just stay on Instagram. For those of you who follow me, Auntie, we literally did like a little Q&A. We asked people to ask us questions that we can put in this YouTube video. If you don't follow us on Instagram or Twitter, look at the description bar below and we'll have our names on there. But I was so excited, so happy, because a lot of you guys actually messaged back. Thank you. It was actually more than expected. So we're going to look at some of your questions today. We're going to answer them. And, you know, just go with it. Go with the vibe, you know. So the question is, what is your skincare routine?
Well, I don't really have like a proper skincare routine. I like to keep it kind of simple. Back in the day, I used to get like a lot of like loads of spots like around my forehead area, and I used to think, what the hell was going on here? I don't know whether it was hormonal or whatnot. So I started using like a certain cream that I got from the GP, and I started using black soap. That was years ago. But now I just like using Carbon Theory. Like, it's just a bar soap. It's got charcoal in it, and it's an exfoliator and a cleanser at the same time. And I'll put the link in the description box. And I also like using this sunscreen. I think it's really helped my skin. Like, I've been using it for a couple months now, and obviously I apply it every day, like on my face, like near my neck, and I feel like it's definitely improved it. So I like to keep it simple.
My skincare routine is quite simple, but I do use a little bit more products than tea. I love the Henriksen walnut scrub. I know some people say walnut's quite harsh for their skin, but I feel like I need some exfoliation, and you only do it twice a week, so it's not that bad. Then I love Roche-Posay, all their products, love. Their cleanse is so good. Their sunscreen is so good. And then I love using the Ordinary Zinc, and I'm not going to say the next word, but you know what it is, the Ordinary.
Oh my gosh, the Ordinary, let's not. Okay, guys, I got like this caffeine thing to put under my eyes, and I think I started reacting to it, so I stopped using it.
Let me tell you why, because T was doing this every night, and she was putting too much. I told her, you're using too much. So you need to use everything in moderation, guys. Whatever you get, like, obviously with your skin, you need to do trial and error as well. So there's some things that people love and some things that people hate, and that's just what it is. And Kiehls, I love Kiehls.
Love your Kiehls face mask. I love it.
So good. That's so good. And make sure everyone, please, either you're black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter, use sunscreen, because that is what gives you wrinkles when you're not protected. I know what you're thinking, there's not a lot of sun in the UK because there's not even sun right now, but the UV rays.
Yeah, guys, you really need to, like, you may not think it's important, but it really is. Like, I never used to use sunscreen. Then I went on Twitter and I saw a tweet from this black girl, and it's like, she was speaking to me. I just felt so embarrassed. Like, that same night, I got this sunscreen. Are you not embarrassed? Like, honestly, I had to. Guys, honestly, don't feel like you're, like, an exception. Use it.
Yeah, and I have a friend who's really good with, like, skincare stuff. So she gave me all the advice. So thank you. And some other products are like Paula's Choice, apparently is really good. I think you guys just need to do your research. Obviously, I personally think skincare, you know, the way you look is an investment. So don't worry about the price too much. If you feel good, you look good, everything just starts to...
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the next question is, what is your gym routine?
Relax. Okay, I do go to the gym, but to be honest, I really don't at the same time. Like, the last time I went to the gym was in March. Well, now, it's now November. It's now November next week. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do like going, but it's just, I think the coronavirus just stops me from going. I didn't want to go because there'll be too many people there, and it's just not safe, personally, for me. But when I do go, I like doing like the lying leg curl, leg press, hip abduction, rowing machine, treadmill, all those sorts of things. So yeah, I just try and go to actually gain weight and just add muscle to like my hip area, and like just, yeah, try and gain weight.
Fair enough. My gym routine at the moment, I'm not gonna lie, I have been pretty good with gym. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a morning person, but I'll wake up in the morning to go gym before work. So I'll go 5:30. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, take a break Wednesday, Thursday, weekends off. We move.
We actually move.
Like, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone in my family knows I love sleep, but I think it's really been helping me going to the gym. Like, there was a point in my life that I just felt so down, and exercise was
the only way really to escape
exactly. And now I really do enjoy, like, to get to gym is the problem, but to do the workouts is not the problem. Like, once I'm in the gym, but to get to the gym, and I'm not going to go after work, so I have to go before work. And when I wake up in the morning, it's still dark outside. I'm like, oh my God.
Like, I used to go gym early in the morning, like at uni. Do you remember? Like 7:30 and stuff like that, like before my lessons.
Yeah.
But now, guys,
but I feel better. Like, don't you feel like your day is so productive when you go to the gym before work?
Definitely.
And then you go to work and you're like, oh, I've gone to the gym, I've done work, I get home, you do your thing. It's just like, I'm the boss.
It's
I'm the
great.
boss. Yeah. So the next question is, how have you been dealing with the pandemic?
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it has been a bit difficult. It has been tough. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. It's really hard just having to stay at home. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not really like the outgoing type anyway. Like, I like staying at home, but you know, when it's different when you're actually being told to stay at home, like when the government's actually saying you can't leave your house unless it's for something important. You know, when it first happened, I was pretty down because it was like, oh my gosh, like, is this really happening? Like, I can't believe I'm living in a time where a pandemic is happening. But you know, I'm getting used to it now. Like, if we have to stay at home, we have to stay at home. And if there's no reason for me to go out, I'm not really going to go out, so that's fine. But I do like to just distract myself with things. Try and just start a new series on Netflix. You know, try and start new hobbies, which is why me and Maz started this whole YouTube channel, because we wanted to, like, do new things. And I feel like the pandemic has allowed us to start new hobbies, which is good. But other than that, yeah, it's just finding things to cope with it.
So would you say it's been, like, a big toll on your mental health as well?
Yes, because obviously at the moment, obviously people are not working, like staying at home constantly. I don't think is really good for your mental health. Like, you're just constantly in the same environment, you're not going out, you're not even meeting new people, you're just constantly at home. And I think it has had a toll on my mental health. But at the same time, like I said, finding ways to cope with it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, since I've come home, I've watched a load of Netflix series. You asked me, I've watched it. Blood and Water, Grand Army, all these White Lines, everything. Yeah. I even started Elite and I finished in like 2 weeks. Guys, you just gotta start new shows. Like, that really does take my mind off of it. So obviously, finding ways to cope with it is easier said than done, but we just have to deal with it. And we're all in this together at the end of the day. Like, we can't not deal with it.
I feel like since the pandemic started, personally for me, because I work in the NHS, so it's a pandemic, but the balls just continue moving. Like, yes, some things in life have been held stagnant or they've been postponed, but I've literally been working since. And I think in terms of mental health, you know, sometimes I do look at people who are at home and I'm like, oh my God, you guys are so lucky. And I understand that some people who are at home are like, you're so lucky, you've got a job, you can go out. But of course, like, I feel like, as T said, like, in terms of mental health, that's why I like to go to the gym. Those that follow me on Instagram know I love playing with lights. Like, I'll be in my room just chilling. Like, I'll make it like a disco room. I'll just be by myself, vibes in. And I think in this current moment of time, like, even with the pandemic happening, there's so much going on. And I feel like it can really affect your mental health. Like, you go on social media and you'll see protests happening left, right, centre. If it's not about Black Lives Matter, it's about NSARS. If it's not about NSARS, it's about Congo, it's about Ghana, it's about Cameroon. Africa as a nation, or it's about the UK trying to feed, like, starving children. It's
Don't get me started
overwhelming, definitely. It's so overwhelming. And when you put that in terms of having, because I know a lot of people are going through stages of depression, and when you add the depression from the pandemic, and then you add seasonal depression because now it's getting to winter, everything's dark, everything's cold, it's a lot. So I think definitely having your own safe bubble, your own safe space, whatever makes you happy, whether that's staying indoors, whether that's reading, whether that's going to the gym, I think you should just do it. And this is your moment, especially with the pandemic, to focus on yourself and just do better. The pandemic can't end and you're the same person. There's no way. You have to elevate yourself. You have to make yourself reborn once this pandemic's over. And I just hope that when the pandemic's done, everyone comes out of it stronger and better than ever, because I'm not going to lie, I'm gamed out.
I'm gamed out. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. you know, there has been days where I really do sit at home and I think, is this really life? I think we've all had those moments where you're just thinking, is this actually life? Like, is this what we actually have to deal with?
Am I in a simulation?
Honestly, guys, I feel like we're in an apocalypse. That's what I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's one thing after another. Like, I haven't heard any positive news like on the TV since January. Since January, it's been constant negative news on TV, and it's just like, where does it end? Where does it stop? But like Maz said, finding your support bubble, like even if it's something like face masks, like, that really helps me. Like, I feel really good when I do a face mask. Like, you know, if it's something like starting a new show, if it's just online shopping. I know a lot of people love online shopping.
I
like,
love it.
Add things to your basket. Do you know what I mean? Don't feel bad about trying to take care of your mental health, because we need to.
Or even like putting on makeup. Like sometimes, even if I'm going somewhere so basic, I'll be like, I'm gonna look good because I've been looking so rough. Or I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna buy some new wigs, I'm gonna buy something nice, I'm gonna treat myself because you deserve it. Everyone's been going through it, and I think you shouldn't be scared to talk to people either, because sometimes I feel like me and T will be in our beds and we'll just be like, bro, like,
honestly, talk to people. Like, if it's one of your friends, if it's a family member, like, I always talk to Maz because sometimes, even when she comes back from home, I know she's tired, but I'm tired even though I've not done anything.
Honestly, and I'll come home and be like, why are you guys tired?
And I'm like, bruh,
They ain't even cleaned, they ain't even cooked.
Like, today's been long. Like, honestly, it's so draining, and I just hope that we obviously get out of this rut very soon. Like, it's not easy, and hopefully next year we'll just look back at this time and be like, thank goodness I stayed strong. So just stay strong and just stay positive, because it's not going to be like this forever.
No, it's not. We're just praying for everyone. Like, meditate, pray, and just focus on yourself. The next question is, what song would you pick to be the soundtrack to your life?
Hey Google, play Rockstar by The Baby.
All right, Rockstar by Da Baby, playing on Spotify.
Because that's what I am, guys, a rock star.
Period. Fair enough.
Hey Google, stop. Pause.
Why are you shutting out the team? If I could pick a song, it would be too hard because I have songs for everything. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm feeling gassed, do you know what I mean? So, currently right now, my go-to song is Hey Google, play Cash Doll, Doing Too Much.
All right, Doing Too Much by Cash Doll, playing on Spotify.
That's my jam.
Play Cash Doll, Doing Too Much.
That's my jam. Okay, pause Google. Hey Google, pause. Sorry.
Hey Google, stop.
The Google wasn't start malfunctioning. And then I got another one, yeah. Hey Google, play Little Baby Freestyle. That's my tune. Like,
Freestyle by Lil Baby, sure,
when things
playing
are,
on Spotify.
when things are,
Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in these beats with TB.
do you know what I mean? Hey Google, pause. And then the next.
Hey Google, stop.
You need to stop shouting at the Google.
God.
Otherwise, it's going to start
Like, is
attacking
it
us in our
Zev?
sleep. It's going to attack us in our sleep. And then the last song, yeah, because I feel everything. Guys, I'm such an emotional person. Do you know what I mean? Like, ask these people. I feel emotion. Everything I do, hard. Do you know what I mean? So, and the last one for me is, Hey Google, play Lil Uzi Vert, Sanguine Paradise. I really hope I said that right.
Okay, Sanguine Paradise by Lil Uzi Vert.
You know,
Here it is on Spotify.
that's my tune as well. Like, I feel gassed.
We be throwing money in a spiral.
Do you know what I mean? I just love this type of
Music is life. Like, imagine a world with no music. Okay, Google, stop.
So the next question is, what is your wildest uni story?
Wildest uni story.
2 hours later.
I'm not gonna lie, all of mine are borderline illegal. So,
Next.
if you could have one job in the world, what would it be? So, what would be your dream job?
I think I would love to be a therapist. Obviously, right now I'm all into finance and things like that, but therapy would definitely be, dream job. I love giving advice to people, and people come to me for advice all the time. So,
And she likes chatting, so it's good.
yeah, and I love talking.
If I could have any job, it would be a rich housewife. obviously have a side business, but like I want my husband to come home after a long day and then I've cooked, not the maid, I've cleaned. And if anything, I just want to be like a black version of Mrs. Hinch. I love her.
Oh my gosh, I knew you were going to mention her.
Listen, like I watch her cleaning videos, I'm like, you're a genius. I didn't even think to clean in there. So that would be my dream job, have a side business.
And basically be
cater
cooking
to
and,
you.
yeah, cooking and cleaning for your man. Okay, yeah, cool.
So the question is, what would you tell your 13-year-old self?
Okay, yeah, when I was 13, I was in year 9. So I think what I would tell myself is, don't care about what other people think about you. Because I feel like when I was 13, I used to care so much. Like, I'd always think, why doesn't this person like me? Why doesn't this person want to be my friend? Yada, yada, yada. But now I'm 22. It's like, I really do not care what people think about me. Like, there's only so much you can do to please other people. So that's definitely something I'd tell my 13-year-old self.
Yeah. I would tell my 13-year-old self to just love yourself more. When I was 13, like, I hated the way I looked, and it was just upsetting to like think about how someone so young could want to change everything about herself. Like, I look in the mirror and I'd be like, I'm going to change that, I'm going to change that. And I think, you know, the older I've got, the more I'm like, you know what? Your features suit you. You're beautiful the way you are.
You are beautiful.
You're beautiful too, darling. We're all beautiful. And I think that's what people need to understand, that, you know, sometimes what you see online or the opinions of other people don't matter, because there were boys that were also 13 that I was trying to impress that would say to me, oh, you're blick. And I would say to myself, okay, I'm going to start bleaching. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And it's upsetting. It shouldn't be like that. It's like, love yourself, love your melanin, love what God has given you. And it's sad because those boys, like, where are you now? In my DMs. So the next question is, I've met your mum and I love her. I'm going to tell her you said that. She's going to be so happy. What is the biggest thing that she's taught you?
I think the biggest thing that my mum has taught me is that always try and give. I feel like when I see how much she gives to people, it really does, you know, make me love her even more, because she's just so giving and she's so selfless. So always try and give, because it's not about you wanting to get something back in return. It's just, you know, helping people when they need to be helped. So
she's a really good giver. One thing my mom's taught me is, like, me as a person, I'm very, like, emotional, and I do things like 110% all the time. So, like, I'll play hard, I will love hard, I will do everything hard. And sometimes when you do things hard, when you fall, it's hard to get back up. Do you know what I mean? Because you fall so hard. And one thing my mom's told me is, whatever happens in life, it's meant to be like that. As long as God's got you, and he's always got you, it's fine. There's no reason to be asking God why. Instead, you just say, thank you, God, whatever. It's
I
gonna
love
be
that.
good. Yeah.
I love that.
The last question is, what is the biggest driver to keep you going? So your biggest motivation, really?
I think my biggest motivation is my family, like all my loved ones, basically, because I really want to make my parents proud, but I also want to make myself proud. So obviously everyone has things they want to achieve. You know, we all have things that we'd like to achieve. So that's definitely something that keeps me going and motivated, because I know how hard my parents have worked to provide for all of my siblings and I. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. My biggest motivation, literally, I feel like I dream so big. So until I reach those dreams, like, that's it. I want to be able to wake up and say, it's not a problem. I want to be able to go out, buy something, don't look at the price tag. Mom, you want something? Don't worry about it. You want something? Don't worry about it. Girls, you want a holiday? We got it. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Work hard, play hard. That's really it, really. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into our YouTube channel. I hope you guys got a little bit of insight about what we feel. I hope you guys managed to think about the questions yourself and what you guys think. And it's been really enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed making this video, because I feel like our previous videos have been like just information, like taking in information, but in this one you kind of got to know us a bit more. And yeah, like, we just hope that you enjoyed it. We did speak about a few things, you know, mental health, skincare, gym, like just life things. So obviously don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
Yes,
and share. You know, we're trying to be more consistent. I know we didn't make a you haven't made a video in the last 3 weeks, but we're trying, guys. So please interact, like, comment and subscribe.
And thank you so much to everyone who sent us questions. We really appreciate it. Obviously without you guys, we would have had no questions.
Exactly.
So it was nice.
So thank you, and we'll see you guys in our next video.